Now, if you remember back to our previous workshops, a client has 3 goals for a single family resi project. They have logical goals, they have emotional goals, and they have physical goals. The logical goals are all the functional results of the project, such as how you deliver your services, saving time and money, and all that kind of stuff. The emotional goals are the emotional reasons they want to build a new home, and these can be both negative and positive. And the physical goals are the parts of the house that fulfill these emotional goals. And an example here would be a successful business owner who wants to build a new home to get recognition of success and status, and to remove feelings of guilt for not being there for his kids due to being busy with his business. So the positive emotional goal is to move towards getting status, and the negative emotional goal is to move away from feelings of guilt. And the physical goals would be the parts of the house other people will see, as status is how we are perceived by other people, and the parts of the house for the kids, as that gets rid of the guilt. Does that make sense? Now, with all that in mind, there is something we need to discuss, and that's called the spectrum of awareness. So the spectrum of awareness is a measure of where your potential clients are in terms of being ready to pull the trigger and hire an architect and move forward with their project. And there are 5 levels of awareness, and these are unaware, problem aware, solution aware, your business aware, and then gimme the deal. And these are in order of the decision-making journey a potential client goes through when they purchase anything or hire anyone. So let's go through each now. So the first up is unaware. And this is someone who's unaware they have a problem in the first place. Never mind, be looking for a solution for it. So to successfully promote ourselves to these people, we would post content on social media that would educate them about their unfulfilled emotional goals. And then we would transition to educating them how to fulfill those emotional goals, and then about our specific solution, which is, of course, fulfilling those emotional goals with a new house. We can pretty much ignore these people because the people who make architectural clients have an emotional goal they are aware of. So they are definitely not unaware of their situation. And that is very good news, as this is also the most difficult segment to market to due to the amount of education required. So it's a win for us. Next up are problem aware people. And this is where someone realizes they have a problem, but they don't know of a solution. In other words, they are now aware of their unfulfilled negative and positive emotional goals, but don't know how to resolve those goals. Now, there are many ways to resolve an emotional goal outside building a new home. If the emotional goal is status, then satisfying that goal might be buying a sports car, might be expensive jewelry, expensive holidays, buying a new home, a lot of different things. And there will be a segment of your potential clients that will be in this category. However, they won't be ready to pull the trigger and hire you just yet, as that's not where they are with the decision-making process. Is this making sense? Next is solution aware. And as the name suggests, these are people who know they have a problem and are aware of a solution. In other words, building a new home is their decided choice to fulfilling their emotional goals. But they may or may not have decided on what type or style of house. These people have now gone into knowing what the physical goals they need to fulfill their negative and positive emotional goals. However, similarly to the last level of awareness, these people still won't be ready to pull the trigger and get started with their project. The next level on our spectrum of awareness is your business aware. And as the name suggests, this is the group of potential clients who know you exist, but they're not yet sold on hiring you. These people will be checking you out. And that's where your portfolio, renders, and all the design time stuff you have come into play. This group of people want proof you can do what you say. In other words, it's time to put up or shut up. Which brings me to the last part of the spectrum, which is gimme a deal. And these people are ready to go with their project and just need to know what you offer. And it's only people who are at this level of awareness that we want to be speaking to on an initial consultation. If they aren't here, then they aren't ready to proceed with their project. So, when you are marketing to people, you ideally start with marketing to problem and solution aware people at first. And we do that by posting educational content on social media. Then you transition into providing information that moves them into your business aware. And we do that by posting promotional content on our social media profiles and giving them reasons why we are the best option for them. And finally, we invite them onto an initial consultation with you and close them as clients because these people are ready to go. So if you were talking to a potential client who isn't ready to go and get started with a project, then that means they're in the earlier levels of awareness. So we need to have a marketing system to sort this out, which is what I'm going to discuss in a second as it pertains to social media. But what I want you to get from this section is that every single one of your clients is going to be going through this spectrum in some shape or form, and some will go through it faster than others. And we'll cover how to do all this using social media right now.